Ladies and gentlemen, I am here for night 2 to talk about night 2 of Wrestlemania. And it's rare, because usually night 1's better than night 2, but out of the 2 nights, I thought night 2 blew night 1 out of the water. Night 2, there was not a single bad match tonight. Every match I thought was good or great. I just got out of the shower, it's why my hair's a little bit messy, but I wanted this quick review before I go to bed. But just 10 out of 10. I'm going to give my rating out off the bat. 10 out of 10 show. I mean, I completely enjoyed night 2 more than night 1. And I thought, coming into WrestleMania, I thought night 1 would be the stronger card, but I looked at night 2 and I'm like, night 2 could be a great night as well, and it was. 10 out of 10. I'm going to start off with the World Heavyweight Championship match here. I'll get to Cody Roman at the end. Stephanie McMahon actually opened up the show, kind of shocked. And she said WrestleMania 40 is the most proud she's been of the entire event, because it's the first under Triple H, the Paul Levesque era. Kind of shed a little tear when she says Paul Levesque era. Because new era, the Renaissance era, people are calling it. But now we get to our first match of the evening. Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre for the World Heavyweight Championship. Seth Rollins is CM Punk out there on commentary. And coming in, I'm like, Drew McIntyre's going to win the championship, because I had a feeling Seth Rollins was going to lose both matches. Well, this one he's going to get pinned, obviously. The first one, I didn't think he's going to get pinned. But Drew McIntyre hits a Claymore. Seth kicks out, but he hits another one. 1, 2, 3. Match was excellent. And got a little teary-eyed looking at Seth Rollins crying. And that belt meant everything to him. The World Heavyweight Championship, being the secondary champion. Held it for, I believe, 316 days. Fighting champion. And now it's going to be in great hands. Excellent. Drew McIntyre, at first, gets a moment that he deserved for a very long time. And at the time was the new heavyweight champion, but it didn't take long. And then age well. And they're great friends backstage too, so for Seth to send that message to him in tears made that moment at the time better for Drew. But then, he's out there in commentary, taunts CM Punk. He does the suck it, and then CM Punk sweeps his feet out under him on the table, starts being a shell of him on the ringside with some stomps. Took the brace off, but then we hear Damian Priest's music. I'm like, is he cashing in? But he does. Damian Priest actually cashes in, and CM Punk cost Drew McIntyre the World Heavyweight Championship. And I think they wanted to get this out of the way so people didn't think, oh yeah, he's going to cash in on Cody at the end of the night, or Roman. But CM Punk screws him out of the championship. Damian Priest cashes in and walks out of WrestleMania as the new World Heavyweight Champion. And just the shot of CM Punk sitting cross-legged on the commentary table clapping at Drew was brilliant. Everything about that was brilliant. That Drew CM Punk feud is going to feud family. It's going to be feud of the year with the promos. But they didn't have to get in Punk's face in storyline. Drew screwed Drew in storyline, but it's almost like they were telling a story, and they set up 3 possible angles with one segment. That's brilliant. And this Punk-Drew feud's gonna be excellent. But the look on Punk's face when Priest's music's hit, and then he smirked like. But he finally figured out he could cash in the briefcase. But that was executed perfectly. Night 2 got off to an amazing start. And I know people will be like, oh, Priest isn't championship material. More than likely, Drew wins it back at Clash of the Castle in front of 15,000 fans chanting his name. So I think Priest is kind of the transitional champion until Clash of the Castle, when Drew wins in front of his people. But that might have been the best start of WrestleMania in history of WrestleMania. I felt like Night 2 was off to a better start. Like, the crowd was better tonight. The matches. there were some good matches last night, but I thought the whole card was good tonight. But last night felt like the warm-up. Everything tonight smashed last night. Next, we had the Philadelphia Street Fight with the Final Testament versus the Bobby Lashley, the Street Profits. Snoop Dogg was out there on commentary. Bubba Ray was the referee in this Philadelphia Street Fight. It was honestly a good match. Lashley and the Street Profits win over the Final Testament. The Final Testament probably could have used this win more. But they pretty much had all the baby faces win tonight except in the U.S. title match. So I guess one of the heels babyface team, besides, I guess one heel had to win tonight, so I guess didn't they in the U.S. title match, but all the babyfaces won tonight. But Lashley and the Street Profits win, I guess maybe in that feud or continued, I don't know. Next match, L.A. Knight versus AJ Styles in a one-on-one match. This feud's been built up nicely. Yeah, I just turned my light off. But honestly, for L.A. Knight beats AJ Styles in the first WrestleMania win for LA Knight. Solid match between those two. Gonna be very intriguing where they go with LA Knight after WrestleMania. When Logan Paul retained tonight, I can absolutely see a US title run from him. But I will say AJ Styles music, I saw a lot of mixed opinions. I think it's okay. I said it's trash at first because I didn't really like it, but it's okay. It's not really good or bad to me. It's just okay. But what a match. I felt it was the best paced match out of both nights. It did end a bit abruptly, but a good match though. So I'm glad LA Knight won. But I feel like every decision this weekend was 100% dead on except for the Final Testament losing. But pretty good match, enjoyed it. It was only like 8:30 that time, and so a lot of matches. The matches went by much faster tonight, I thought. So next we get to the U.S. title match, Logan Paul versus Kevin Owens versus Randy Orton. And Logan Paul ends up retaining. That was a banger, banger. And I-Show Speed was there, yes, I-Show Speed. He went, ruff, ruff. Yes, he was barking. It looks like he was cursing too. He took an RKO, was incredibly satisfying. And Logan Paul retains, as I had predicted in my preview. So, great match. And he continues to impress, Logan Paul does, and Night 2 was just so excellent. And a very good use of the triple threat format, to me. And there was one point that pop-up powerbomb into an RKO was crazy. And Randy was barking back at I-Show Speed. I mean, I know people be like, oh, Randy could maybe get a real US title, but he wouldn't make sense for him to win the US title at this point. Kevin Owens could have won. But yeah, US title match was great. Bayley versus Io Sky for the Women's Championship. Bayley beats Io Sky, as I predicted, as well. This was an excellent match as well. Bayley and Io Sky are so good in the ring. Look, she started Revolution, a pioneer of an entire division, underappreciated, I feel like, for years by many fans, and now WWE Women's Champion. Incredibly happy. And the match was incredible. The crowd energy was fired. The crowd was hot all night. And Mercedes, I think she was actually at the show. She's probably fucking smiling and crying. And Bayley was epic like always. And Io is one of the top 5 women's wrestlers, I think, in the planet. And I hope people that didn't recognize that realize that tonight. She's very good in the ring. She's a dark workhorse in the ring. And her and Sasha carried that women's division during the pandemic era, so I'm glad she finally gets a WrestleMania moment in a one-on-one match in front of a live audience. Not chef's kiss. Mwah. So now we get to the main event. The Undisputed Championship, Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns 2. Roman Reigns won last year, kept his title. And I was going into this main event, I'm like, this is going to be the wildest thing we've witnessed just in this generation. Cody Rhodes' entrance was phenomenal with Brandy. And he got 3 woes and a bunch more after the match. Roman Reigns' entrance was great as well. But during this match, typical stuff to start the match, but then we get our first interferences with Jimmy Uso out there, but here comes Jey Uso, spears him off the damn stage. That was a great spot. And then here's Solo Sikoa, hits a spike, puts Roman on him, 1-2 kick out, hits a Samoan spike into a spear, 1-2 kick out, and then here comes John Cena out there. Whoops, Solo Sikoa, puts him through the damn table, and here comes the final boss, 2 of the greatest ever, and then The Rock hits a rock bottom on Cena, but then it's the Shield music hits. I'm like, what? But yeah, it was just Seth Rollins, he got hit with a damn Superman punch. But The Rock in the ring, and I thought it was going to be Stone Cold, but they probably couldn't get him in for WrestleMania, so they're like, oh yeah, let's get the Undertaker, all the legends, Cena, Undertaker, Rock. But I couldn't believe it when I heard the Undertaker's music. I couldn't believe it. I thought Stone Cold would come out, not Undertaker, but they probably couldn't get Stone Cold, but Taker makes more sense. And maybe Austin couldn't do it. But I was not expecting The Undertaker. Just incredible. That was probably the most overbooked main event in history, and I loved every single fucking minute of it. This is going to be the greatest main event of our generation. This was an awesome, awesome match, and all the interferences. Enjoyed it. Outstanding performance. But both guys killed it. Most of everyone came down too, but Cody won to me, and that's all that matters. And Samantha Vervin's voice breaking when she announced the winner. I got a tear in my eye, man. Just finally, Cody's champion. Finished the story. But y'all, I saw after the show went off the air, Roman up there hugging Paul. We're gonna give Roman credit. He had a great run. He had a fantastic run. 1,316 days. I'm just so happy. Cody finally won the damn belt. Story's finished. When he first came back to WWE, he said he wanted to win the WWE Championship, and he finally did it. The happiest I've been as a wrestling fan. And since, I don't know. I'm so glad we're in the Triple H era and done with the Vince era. Damn it, I love professional wrestling. From the We Want Cody chance to this, phenomenal. A 10 out of 10 show, really enjoyed it. Night 2 blew Night 1 out of the water. Every match was great tonight. So it's really hard to say here. But I will say is Cody made a bet on himself. He made a huge impact on the indies. Helped start a new promotion, AEW. Came back to WWE. He's a bigger star than he ever was to finally become world champion. But I gotta give credit to Roman Reigns. He had a great run. He'll probably be off for a few months, which is well-deserved break. Been carrying the company for like 3-4 years, so he'll probably take a break now for a few months. But damn it, I'm happy. But thank you, Roman, for a great run. But a new era has started. So it's really hard to say here. So until next time, peace and enjoy your night. And I'll be here for Monday Night Raw tomorrow night.